Make Amritsari kulcha. Traditionally, we need to make two kind of separate dough for flour. One with baking soda, baking powder, and sugar and salt, and the other one simple with the yogurt and just salt. But to make the process simple, I will make only one dough, and we will make Amritsari kulcha from one single dough. To make this dough, I have taken this wheat flour here, is simple maida, and add little amount of salt to this, and very little sugar and baking soda. I don't have baking powder today, so I'm just adding this little amount of yeast. It gives very good result with the baking powder. If you make baking powder, soda or yeast, anything, just two of them, they give very good result. So here it goes, yeast. Also add 1 spoon oil to this, and mix this all this mixture together and make a dough. Add lukewarm water to make a dough, and do not add too much water in one go. Basically I am making it very similar to as we have make bhatura, if you have seen that video. So this dough is very similar to bhatura. And now the dough is almost ready. Just apply little amount of oil on the top and leave it for almost 1 hour, so that it will increase in size, and it will be very good to make our Amritsari kulcha. Next part of making Amritsari kulcha is to make stuffing for that. So I have boiled 2 large potatoes and chopped them in small pieces. Now we need to make some masala into it. Add this is cumin powder, then add coriander powder and red chili. Also add garam masala, add little amount of khatai, amchur powder, and add salt to it. And now we need to mash everything together. You can mash using your hands or potato masher, anything. What we need to do is just make a mash of these potatoes. I can smell already all the masala. If you want, you can just simply add chaat masala or rajma, chole masala, any masala. That will also do the job. Stuffing is almost ready. Add 1 or 2 green chilies according to your hotness you want in the Amritsari kulcha, and chop this green chili in small pieces. You might not be able to do like I am doing, so you just use a chopping board. And stuffing is ready. I have divided almost equally my stuffing in 4 parts, so I will also divide my dough in 4 parts, and then we'll make 4 Amritsari kulcha. As you can see, the dough is looking very good after keeping for almost 1 hour. Just give a good mix to this dough, and then we will divide into 4 equal parts. As I said earlier, I will divide this dough in 4 equal parts with almost equal parts. Now 2, and I will divide them again. Okay, so I'm going to cook these 4 kulcha in 2 different ways. One, I will cook on tawa, and I will cook 2 kulcha in the oven. As they cook in Amritsar, they cook in tandoor. So I don't have tandoor at home, so I will cook my microwave oven. Apply little oil on both sides so that it doesn't stuck. And with the rolling pin we need to make it like a chapati. Now it has become quite big, so just fill the stuffing. Just put the stuffing in the middle and seal this. And be little gentle with this because it might just break somewhere, and slowly make like a aloo paratha or chapati or stuffed puri very slowly. This kulcha is almost ready. Traditionally what they do, they make this one and then they fill this in a normal dough and then they make this kulcha, so that becomes quite a stronger one. But since we don't have that much time, so I'm making this shortcut Amritsari kulcha. And now I'm going to cook this on in a heated tawa. As you can see, I'm cooking this Amritsari kulcha on this hot tawa, and then in the end I will cook one on in the oven. When this kulcha is getting cooked from one side, then apply oil, ghee or butter, whichever you like, and just spread this and carefully we will turn this, and also apply oil, butter or ghee on the other side as well. And cook on slow heat so that it will be cooked properly and the dough, that upper layer, this meat will become quite crunchy. Once the kulcha is cooked from both sides, just take this off. Okay. And use a kitchen towel if you are little bit health conscious, and it will soak the extra oil. To cook kulcha in oven, I have already preheated my oven at 250 degrees Celsius and put these kulcha on a non-stick tray, and after keeping for 5 to 6 minutes you can see that our kulcha are cooked very well. They are looking very similar to the kulcha we cooked on the pan. So it's up to you, just enjoy kulcha with chole or rajma.